Hey y'all, what's going on? I see people coming in the chat, but I don't see anybody chatting. Oh, get my mic on. How is your 2026 going? Are opportunities popping up already? Mm. I want to do well, it is a general reading, but it's specific to someone who has Pisces in the second house. So you can check your birth chart if you don't know. You can just listen to the reading and see if it resonates with you. Maybe you'll do a birth chart reading later if you don't already know. Oh, there's noise in the background. They're down there putting up some drywall. Okay. Oh my God, I don't know if I can take it. I have to concentrate. Pisces in the second house. Pisces in the second house. This is a deep connection between the emotional and the material realms. Keep reading to explore the impact of this placement on individuals and their relationships. The overall meaning is that it suggests that an individual's sense of self-worth and values is deeply intertwined with their emotions and spirituality. Money and possessions are seen as a means to nurture and support their emotional well-being. This unique positioning in the astrological chart signifies a blend of the material with the spiritual, where the intuitive and compassionate nature of Pisces influences one's approach to financial matters and personal resources. Interesting. We're just talking about opportunities for the new year. Well, the new calendar year, the actual year doesn't start until spring equinox. So you could, like I said, have Pisces in the second house, so this could just resonate with you. So we'll try it. As above, so below, as within, so without. Great Mother, the east, west, south, and north, please protect me and allow me to see. Pisces and their financial issues. These Pisces in the second house. You can have any sun sign. This won't be long. I'm just releasing some energy. Okay. I've been kind of doing the same thing all weekend. I need a little break. Okay. At least the sun is shining, but it's cold as hell out there. All right. So Pisces in the second house. Let's just go ahead and start with the answer. I don't know if I'll pull tarot. Determined. All right. Believing in victory. Also desperately struggling. Could be an issue with finances at this current time. It's a process, a journey of growth and experience, which of course means you're still living. Though it may seem difficult right now, but we're going to figure out what's up. All right. Pisces, second house in Pisces. As above, so below. One more, please. So healing, repair, surgery. Could be facing surgery. All right. Maybe there's some fatal energy, but you need to have courage. Pisces in the second house. Go all out. Determined. You're protected. Okay. Definitely universal protection here. Any sort of spiritual protection you need as you go through a process of growth. You may be receiving some devastating news at this current time or in the near future. It could have been in the recent past. The treatment here is healing, comfort. Could be facing some sort of surgical matters or health issues or some sort of repair. Sugar, you're a sweetheart. Mm, you're a sweetheart. Let me see. I'll put a little bit. I'll do these little tarots. Yeah, I got these off Amazon. I like these, and they help when you don't read all the time, or just to help you make connections with what you're pulling here. All right. So listen, you're determined here. You're very protected. It says royal. So apparently you're highly, yeah, you're one of God's people. So what's the determination about? Belief in victory, desperate struggle. Wow, that was a lot of cards. A Seven of Cups is definitely Pisces energy. Some say the moon is, but to me, from what I gather, the moon is ruled by Cancer. So to me, Cancer is the moon. And something about being inconsistent with your intuition, or perhaps it's being blocked, could definitely be tied to finances or worrying about finances. Yeah. Let's see. Pisces in the second house. So Pisces' intuitive nature plays a significant role in how individuals with this placement make financial decisions. I don't know if it has to do with finances. It's what it says. They tend to rely on their gut feelings when it comes to investments or purchases. Because I ain't got no money cards yet, which can sometimes lead to remarkable outcomes, but also to financial instability if not balanced with practical considerations. Maybe there's a health issue or some medical issue that could wipe anybody out or make somebody feel like they're losing their stability. But I ain't figured it out yet. So let's let the magic work. I just got to put some of this rose oil on my nails, y'all. I'm trying to keep them healthy, but I clean all the time. Trying to make enough money I can hire somebody to do that. That's a dream of mine. That's a goal I'm gonna get to this year. At least once a week, because this is ridiculous. As old as I am, but the kids never really leave. Anyway, the moon in reverse, being inconsistent, possibly being silent about something. You could be struggling desperately. This may or may not be yours. You could be believing in some sort of success, even if there is a struggle. You can have the understanding of what life is about, and you know that it's a process. And we all have to experience certain ebbs and flows, highs and lows. It seems like there's chaos here. The Knight of Swords energy in reverse, it could be some sort of impatience. I keep focusing on this surgery. It could be to sever yourself from an illusion or imagination or some sort of wishful thinking. You may be faced with a lot of choices before you, but be wise in choosing which will benefit you and which won't. Okay, don't get caught up in your dreams that you start to ignore reality. I have significant Pisces placement, not in the second house, but enough to understand that. Okay, the Five of Wands, there's conflict, competition. You could be in some sort of disagreement with someone. This looks like heavy energy. Looking at anxiety and despair. This could be somebody you care about that's going through this too. A lack of commitment with the Page of Pentacles. So someone could, a delay in healing or some sort of comfort because there's devastating news. I don't know how deep this goes. Let's see. The tarot can be so dramatic. All right, y'all. So let me get a little bit of tea here. Pisces in the second house. Looks like there's some concern. Hooked on some sort of illusion. Whether this is an opportunity that didn't come to fruition. It could be a relationship. Wow. Can y'all hear all that noise? You may not be able to hear it like I can. Seven of Cups and Eight of Wands in reverse is the delays. So you could be ignoring reality. Somebody's trying to steal or stealing. It could be emotional theft. It could be something else. It could pertain to money, emotions, and money are connected. It's still talking shit energy. Somebody needs to move on. Starting drama, keeping up mess, just like that. Knocking on the wall, but it's gonna fix it. It's gonna repair the wall. Okay. We had a leaky roof. Pisces, that's water. Water got in where it wasn't supposed to. So we gotta replace all that. My house is over 100 years old, so it's got some good bones, but it takes a whole lot of dusting and weirdo repairs. But anyway, I don't know if it has anything to do with what you're going through, but I'm still water being hooked. There could be something that was destroyed needs to be repaired. Healing, okay? Making a confession, coming clean about messages. You could have found some messages. You were hooked on an illusion. You're separated or blocked from the thief. Hopefully, you got the hell away from them. Okay, somebody's very shallow or they're feeling bored, empty, which definitely could affect your money. Oh, okay. So we got a soulmate that wants to apologize. Somebody's still talking shit and running around, running from a bad reputation, crying over you. I hope you ain't crying over some bum. Mm. Don't let that be it. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. You're very brilliant, very smart. I feel like I have a very intelligent person in this reading. Let's look at some places real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get an oracle. So this could be someone at work. Maybe you are putting yourself, you throw your energy at work possibly, or something's happening around your workspace, or you're creating. Maybe you work at home. It could be very comfortable with your family, or somebody wants to return to that energy. We're still getting that damn rooftop energy. That could be Pisces, okay? Different perspective, or seeing things from a higher perspective, or looking down here, being grounded, this garden, this pleasure. The Page of Pentacles is a lack of commitment. Or y'all just not meshing. Let me get some timing on this. As above, so below. Time is pushed back due to some blockages. Okay, I'm finding it difficult to speak. Someone getting choked up. Someone's heart could be in their throat. This is still some sort of Cancer moon energy here. So it's in the future. In January 15th has passed. January could be next January because we are now in January. Or it could be by the end of the month. Let me go ahead and get some healing energy here. You could have Leo. Somebody else could have Leo in the second house. As above, so below. Or a Leo placement. It's blocked in energy. Something won't come out. Soul retrieval. Soulmate energy too, right? I ain't gonna read all of these. I just want to touch on a few things and some good advice. Because I'm trying to think about who. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I feel you, but water energy is so hard to pin down, and Pisces is mutable. So something that you're needing, something about your intuition or your dreams here. You're not really focused on where you're headed, or something about not being grounded, or you're trying to find somewhere to be grounded. Reflect on how you want to blossom. That's going back to that garden energy. You got to think about the kind of fruit that you want to produce, okay? And where you want to sow your new seeds. You got to be conscious of what you're creating. This could have been an issue in the past. Yeah, this is definitely something you need to overcome. Because it's just like going upstream, going backwards, fighting your own soul. I don't know, someone could be concerned about a relationship or something that seems like you need to focus on yourself. You can trust that when the time is right, your dreams will begin to take shape, and you will be invited, yeah, now to dance with destiny. And it's a beautiful thing, and it happens. But the process, I'd rather be slow at it, even though, dreams are going to continue to unfold. I got my dreams for when I'm old and can't move no more. And where I think things should be, or where I want to be, and what I'm doing, and who I'm around. I think about in the next 5 years, because I want to be 60. So that's a different stage of life. But I have plans. I have some idea. So you got to pin something down, but you also got to allow it to change if need be. Okay. So just trust that the time is right when the timing is right. Right now, you've been guided to just relax. It's not the time to bang on doors that refuse to open. Whatever obstacle is in front of you right now, you got to trust that this is the way it's supposed to be, because you're royally protected here. So you have the guidance and protection of the divine. Okay? Your rejection is your protection. This is an opportunity for you to regroup and to reconsider your choices, and you must trust that your intentions will take form in good time. Just consider this time a gift. Please do. Okay, this January, talking about the future probably meant that you're trying to push something, or you're ready for something to happen now. We all are. And look, by the end of the month, there is no more time. Okay, or trying to push something forward is a waste of your time. You could be dealing with devastating news right now, or it may seem to be devastating, but just give it time. Or could be coming up here in the near future, like I said. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Please let me know. Thank you for liking, subscribing, share the reading, the live, the replay. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.